I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much town. Oh, hard work and good luck. Clears the mind, I say. I had plenty of opportunity to pursue anything I wanted. Good brain, that's what the teachers would say. Ah, the secret is to... first, and let the easy bits take care of themselves.
Nothing clears the cobweb.
These rocks have seen better days.
I'd rob my own father if there were galleons in it. Not my mother.
What are you up to now?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I? How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
So, what? You finally scared everyone else away?
Oh, I have plenty of challengers. They're just not very good. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. I'd say that was acceptable. This is rather fun.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard,
I hate
where you can
transit
start the
races
race and check your time.
She definitely takes the fear out of it, and that's saying something.
Another successful... I should let Mr. Weeks know.
But if you put your shoes in there as well.
Is the new reversal hex really so simple? Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make it.
Those that go to Alcabal.
I miss the old.
He'll see it was a mistake, Pat.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. Ah, I'm afraid that's a little outside of your means. For now, at least. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop. About. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Unicorn blood. Killings sounds more I'm wealthy for counting money. I don't mind the alcohol.
Morgan Le Fay got an unearned
I know what that means. Merlin trial. This be Mr. Oakes' campsite. Ranrock's loyalists. Just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet? Incendio!
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus!
Your spells glance off of me.
Incendio! Defender!
I've been fighting since before you were born. Easily diverted. You can't stop us. Was that your best? Not quite.
Incendio! Defender! Now to find out what happened here. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio! Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Revelio. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
Incendio!
What do we have here? Perhaps not the... I may have more luck higher up in the keep. A ladder. That's what I need.
I've never seen a sword like that.
Revelio.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes. What will we find in here?
It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Revelio.
Why, it's a grapple, you are.
I can be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Afraid to fight? I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Hello? Wait a moment.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Revelio. Aloha, Mora.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Yes, Totalis. Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. Why am I always on this? Huh? Who is it? What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
Yes, Totalis.
The wizards will be defeated. What's that? Got it? Hello?
Incendio.
One less human to worry about. No!
Expelliarmus.
I will make you.
Incendio. door. How to open it? Incendio! Defender!
Get away with
Incendio!
I shall avenge your death.
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
Go and patrol.
What's down there? Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis.
Who's that over here?
Accio! Ranrock is full. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Incendio!
Take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Oh. Quiet. No.
Incendio!
I won't rest. Dead.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
No! I will make you pay.
Accio.
I'm a little known. Such arrogance. Come in here.
Incendio.
I will make you.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I will make you pay. Kill spells glance.
Expelliarmus.
I've never seen anything before. I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I will make you.
Protego.
I'm so tired.
Accio. Incendio.
I won't rest until
Expelliarmus.
dead.
Defendo. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank you, Erwin. Thank you.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analysing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband, Aidan, was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Come now, don't be stingy. I could use some